The gift of life. 3-year-old Ella sits in her hospital bed waiting and waiting as the days go by. Her heart was failing. Ever since Ella was born, she's never been able to run as fast as the other kids or play tag with the other kids. She's been sick her whole life. One day, a 5-year-old boy named George is hit by a car on his way to soccer practice. He is rushed to the hospital. The doctors do everything they can to save him, but sometimes it isn't enough. George is brain dead. Doctors ask the parents about organ donation and tell them how George can live on through someone else if he gives up his organs. They agree to it, and his heart is rushed to Ella. Ella comes out of the operating room with a smile on her face as big and bright as the sun. She can feel each pound of her heart as it beats and beats, pulsing with vigor. Today, Ella is 24 years old and currently enrolled at Duke University School of Medicine. She is studying to be a surgeon so she can save lives every day, just like how her life was saved. She's an outgoing, funny, and sweet girl. She also loves running and was on her high school track team. Ella wouldn't have been able to do any of those things if it weren't for George's generosity. No one likes to think about death. The fact that we all vanish from the world one day scares people, but it doesn't have to. With organ and tissue donation, dying isn't really dying. It's giving life. You get the chance to save not only one life, but up to 50. Imagine meeting the child your sister gave her heart to. Imagine the smile that crawls across that little boy's face after he receives a lung. Imagine meeting the family of the man who gave your grandmother a new liver. Imagine meeting the person you gave your kidney to. But don't just imagine, do. So why wouldn't someone want to donate their organs? I know a lot of people are afraid. People are afraid to think about their own death. Some people think that if you agree to be an organ donor, the hospital staff will not work as hard to save your life. This statement is just ridiculous. The doctors and nurses are focusing on one thing, and that is to save your life, not anyone else's. It is their job to save you. Another myth is that organ donation is against your religion. Organ donation is consistent with most religions, including Roman Catholicism, most forms of Judaism, Islam, and most Protestant faiths. If you do not know whether your religion supports organ donation, ask one of your clergy. People also think that if they are under 18 years of age, they are too young to make the decision. I am only 15 years old, and I already know that I would like to be an organ donor. I can then express that to my parents, and with their consent, I can be an organ donor. There really is not a logical answer to why you shouldn't be an organ donor, but there are so many answers why you should. There are over 123,000 people longing for organs, and every 10 minutes, a name is added to the National Organ Transplant List. Every single day, an average of 21 people die because they didn't receive the organs they needed. One person can save up to 50 people. Imagine the difference we can make and the lives we can save if we all become organ donors.